although the weather's been pretty warm here in February, it's obviously been extremely cold in hell, because the most amazing thing has happened. After 3 years of waiting, we've actually got fibre optic internet, fast internet. And I always said hell would freeze over before we got it here. Having fast internet will probably make a big difference to the channel, because I can actually now upload longer videos, and perhaps also in 4K. Previously it took 5 hours overnight to upload just a 15-minute video, and I had to do it overnight because with the old ADSL internet, once I started uploading, we lost the ability to download, which meant we couldn't watch TV or do anything else. The fibre optics internet is asynchronous, which means I can upload and download at the same time, and also my upload speed is incredibly 90 times faster than it was, which should make a bit of a difference. This was the story of getting the internet and everything else we did in February. Well, we've got, amazingly, fibre optics being fitted soon, and the engineer came and couldn't get the new cable through the existing pipe, and we found out why, because the old pipe, trunking or what you want to call it, actually disappears underneath this, so it's obviously got crust under there, so we're having to lay new trunking. We've done it through the wall there, straight to the telephone box. We've had to excavate here and then follow the line of the existing trunking over to the house. And Greg's been helping me because he's got a much younger back than mine. I managed to do 2 meters the other day before I had to stop because my back was killing me. But hopefully by next week we'll have fibre optics. Well, that's the new one all covered over. Just the old one on top, and as soon as he's fitted the fibre and chopped this, I can just take all of that to the recycling centre. I wonder when he'll come to fit it. Typical, isn't it? We've waited weeks since I put the trunking underneath the garden for the fibre optics, and the engineer's coming today at 2:30, which is half an hour's time, and it was absolutely chucking it down. So I bet they don't come now. Will we ever get fibre optics? Well, it stopped raining, the engineers have arrived bang on time, and they're now just up the road feeding the fibre optic wire through to the road and then through the garden. Well, so much for having fast internet today. The 2 guys that were here, turns out they were just here to lay the cable through the garden and into the house. They weren't here to actually set up the internet. It seems that we need another engineer to come out to do that, which could take days, probably will take days, as it's now Thursday. And I got a bit panicky because I thought, we're not going to have any internet until he comes, but it turns out they've left the old telephone cable internet connected, so at least we're still where we were. And it also seems that the person that ordered our internet initially screwed the order up, and instead of getting 600 megabits per second service, we're only getting 100 megabits per second. So that's still going to be very much quicker than we've got. I'll just have to see how it goes. Right, I wonder how long it'll be before the engineer comes. My speed using our ADSL. And this is with the fibre. Not as good as he got on his laptop, he was getting 100 for both. Seems to be a bit rainy, doesn't it? After we had a lovely 10 days of lovely weather, it suddenly changed. And actually, yesterday, they weren't impressed, but the boys didn't get a walk because it just rained all day. That's the first time in nearly 8 years I've had Oscar that I haven't been able to take him out. At the moment, it doesn't look like he'll get out again today. What is going on with the weather? Horrible, gents. Come on, Oscar, leave that bone alone. Leave it alone. Go on, off you go. Boy Sensen. Come on, leave that alone, whatever it is. Wait, leave that alone. All of you. Oscar! Go on, leave it alone. All of you. Wait, out. Is it? Oscar, go away. Well, you can tell we've had some rain lately because there's actually some green appearing. Hello. I really don't like having to lurk around in the back streets of Coraleco, but Sue's been suffering from terrible withdrawal symptoms the last few days, and as anyone who's ever lived with a drug addict will know, that's not a pleasant experience. So we've had to come to Coraleco to meet her dealer so she can have her next fix. Terrible, isn't it? When your wife loves books. Please, you've got your bag, haven't you?
Sorry?
You've got your bag down there.
I have, yes, thank you.
She's happy now.
Thanks.
Go and have a little look at the sea as we're here.
Beautiful today.
Yep.
It's lovely day.
Oh, just out for a walk. And I thought the clouds looked a bit ominous, and it started to rain. We've got bloody wet, haven't we, boys? We're just sheltering from the wind in this old building where we're staying a bit dry. I think that is now the third or the fourth time in 8 years I've got wet on a dog walk. So I suppose I can't complain. Jensen's not very happy though. He doesn't like getting wet, do you, gents? Neither does Oscar. 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 Oh, you see how wet he is. It was pretty heavy for the last few minutes, and typical. Straight in our face too. Oh, well, hopefully it eases off in a minute. We don't have to walk in it to go and get the car, which is parked over there. Actually, this is a bit of a strange building, this one, because the walls have all of these holes in that don't go all the way through. I mean, the birds use them now to nest in, the pigeons. Whether that's what it was originally intended for, I have no idea. But it's the only building I've seen with walls like this. This is like an outbuilding to the building they used in as a set for of Gods and Kings with Christian Bale, the Moses film. And I think it stopped raining now, so I think we're going to head back to the car.